Hello everyone, my name is Safa. Today I will explain applied data science assignment 4. I will use pandas in this assignment. Panda is a fast, powerful, flexible and easy to use open source data analysis tool. It is a powerful tool in Python programming language. Firstly, I imported pandas as PD and I also imported test.cp file in my data frame. And my data frame name is mydf. After that, I showed first 3 rows from my CSV file. This is my CSV file, and first 3 rows is this 3. Then I deleted model column from my data frame. You can see I deleted model columns. And I also checked am I deleted model column properly. So here you can see there is no model column. Then I deleted row number 1, 3 and 5. So my row number 1 ID was 20, 3 ID was 40 and number 5 ID was 60. So I deleted properly. So you cannot see ID number 20, 40 or 60. Then I calculated mean value of range column. This is my mean value. After that, I calculated how many F in my type column. This is 50, and I replaced F by triple A in type column. Then I deleted a $sign and bracket from the cost column. See, here is a $sign and bracket. So I deleted. Now I will check the data type in cost column for cost column. So my data type is integer. And then I checked all the columns data type. Then I calculated average cost column. This is my average cost column. After that, I showed mean value, max value, and standard deviation for cost column. Then I also showed a mean value, max value, and standard deviation for all numerical columns. So I have 4 numerical columns, and I showed mean, max, and standard deviation for all columns. And then I draw a graph. It is a bar chart, and I use matplotlib libraries. This is my chart. Then I counted how many rows in every continent. I have total 7 continents in my data frame. Like North America has 143 rows. Africa also 143 rows. Then I normalize the value as a percentage. Then I count how many columns in my data frame. After that, I showed cost and how many rows in cost and rows. So if you see, first one is 20 rows and cost is 30. It is for cost column. Then I showed one histogram chart, and I also used here matplotlib this. You can see here. I also draw another chart. I used here the same result, same value, but different way. And I believe this one looks good, and everyone will be like this one. After that, I showed the zip code column, but all the missing one. So in zip code column, 9 missing columns we found. After that, we will also show type column, 2 missing column. Then I showed all the columns, missing columns. This is my column name, and this is my missing rows. I have 947 rows after deleting 3 rows and 7 columns. Now I will delete all the missing columns. Then I have 936 rows and 7 columns. This is my type column, and type columns and values. And the type column, I have 2 missing. This is my missing rows. And after finally, I will replace this value by x. Now I will show the missing rows. Replace the time column missing value with x. I already declared. So this is missing rows, and I replace by x. After that, I drop the missing column permanently. So after that missing column, I have 938 rows and 7 columns. Now I will delete it one columns, and column is ID column, which columns heading is ID. So I just deleted this one. Now I will show one value, one single value, which has ID number is 70. The value, the column value is head. The column heading is value. So I need to check ID is 70 and column heading is value. So I will just show this value from the value column. Now I will show the index column. This is my index column value, or index column value. Now I will show all the columns heading. This is my columns heading. Now after deleting ID columns, I have only 6 column. This is total rows and columns. Then I will bring my ID column again, and I added my ID column here. Then I checked my data frame. It starts from 0 array, last stopped in 938, and every time it increased 1. After adding ID column, now I have 7 columns. You can see here, I also checked 938 rows and 7 columns. Now I will show the statistics value. This is my statistics value. Now I fill the value of the first row and third column of the result. This is my output 931.0. Then sort the value of continent. This is output. I sort the value. There is 7 continents. Their values. Sorry, 6 continents and their values. After that, I showed all the continents as alphabetic order. There is 7 continents here. Now I showed 1, 3, and 5 rows. This is 1, 3, and 5 rows. Row number 1, 3, and 5 rows. After that, I will show type column and continent column only for 7 data, first 7 rows. Then finally, I showed the value of the type that are equal to XXX. I replaced here. I showed you. I replaced the empty value by XXX, and finally I will show this one. These 2 rows, and finally I showed these 2 rows value. Yeah. That's all for today. Thank you for watching my video.